So I'm going to show you where you can access most information for your research that is provided from the library. So the first thing we're going to look at is this Discover app. It's our link to the library's OPAC, which means Online Public Access Catalog. So we're going to open this up. Most of you, it should open straight up to the catalog because you've already logged in. But if you have not, you want to make sure in this bar area right here, it says Fort Junior High. If it doesn't, you may have to go and find it. So you would choose any location, you would enter Fort, and it should populate. Click it. Before you click it, I want you to click on this box right here, Remember Me on this device, so you don't have to go through these steps every single time you want to look at the OPAC. We're going to click Login, and your username should be whatever you use for Canvas. Whatever you use to get onto a computer, it will be the same here. So we're going to submit. And if you do not log in and you browse as a guest, you're not going to have access to all the databases and all the information that the library can help you with. So let that log in. And notice you get an array of different things here. You can browse by topic. These light boxes are ebooks that are interactive. We got links down here. But what we're going to search, what we're going to focus on is this search box. So we're going to click on search and it pops up. And in this little bar area, you're going to search for whatever you're researching. So let's say I'm researching careers in science. I'm going to tap search. And so on here, I get the first results is going to be everything. Books, databases, open educational resources, and then it goes on to list all the books. But for what we're going to focus on for when you're in your classroom or you're at home, we're going to look at these databases because this is the stuff you have access to away from the actual physical library. So we're going to click on databases. And all the list of databases and free websites that I've added for you guys to look at are going to be listed here. And notice it's still in search in progress. It's still populating. So one of the first things I want to make sure you understand when you're looking at these is do not click here. Do not click on these hyperlinked words or topics or titles. I want you to click on the box that says Show Resources. So let's just say this, let's pick this resource, the General 1 file from the Gale Cengage Learning. We're going to click on Show Resources. So in here, we're going to make sure and choose that we click on the hyperlink. All of these are different hyperlinks. So we're going to click on Opportunities in Computer Science Careers. And then you're going to get this message. If you don't get this message, then you need to make sure that your block pop-ups is turned on in your settings. If you need help with that, you can come see Ms. Witherspoon. But right now, we're going to click Allow. And it's going to take you to this page. Now, you're going to think, oh my gosh, this is crazy because this is not what I'm looking for. But give it a few seconds and it should populate. It may take a little time if everyone's doing the same thing. So there it goes. So this is our source. Now, this source would probably not be a good source because there's no information there. It's just a citation. But while we're here, let's talk about citations. Do you see over here underneath tools, it gives citation tools. We're going to click on citation tools and we're going to click select. We're going to highlight all of that. And we're going to export it to, guess what? EasyBib. That's what you already have open. We're going to click on export. And then since you're already logged in, you should see your source right here of what you just looked at. And then this later on, you can create a bibliography page or a Works Cited page, or you can use it for just citing your sources for your teacher if they ask what you used. So we're going to go back to our file, so we're done with that. Now you can also click over here and save. So it will save to you only if you logged in. That's why it was important that you logged into the OPAC, the Destiny Discover app, because if you didn't, it would not know who this was. It would save it and then chunk it later on at night. So there's your way to find your database information. It's all under your Destiny Discover app. Now, once you're here and you find all your different sources, you can go back into the books And you can find the ebooks, and you can use those as a source of information. Now notice if it has this little red book symbol, then that means it's an actual physical book you have to go to the library to get. Let's see if there's any ebooks in here for us to look at. Actually, if we click on digital, it will look for that. So there are no digital books or ebooks about careers in science.